welcome to Coffee, Chaos, and Conversation. I have the pleasure of interviewing Ed. So, Ed, you can tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
All right, my name is Ed. People know me by Eddi. My real name is Edward. I'm 36 years old, originally from Russia and Germany, now living here in New York. To what I do, I've been working in the cannabis space now for almost 10 years now,
Wow.
right out of school. First thing I did, it's all I've done so far,
Oh my
my
God.
professional career.
Okay. All right. So when you say cannabis right out of school, so right out of high school, right out of college?
Yeah, right out of college. I was
All
like
right.
26.
Okay, 26, right out of college.
Yeah,
And straight to cannabis.
straight to cannabis. Always been like, I got introduced to it in college. Growing up
Okay.
in Germany, it wasn't really a thing. We're more drinkers than smokers.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking cigarettes, drinking, beer, other liquors. Cannabis wasn't really a thing, but when I moved to the US to college, that's where I kind of got introduced to it. Everybody was smoking everywhere. It was such a common thing, like even though at that time it was still considered illegal
Mm-hmm.
in Boston, Massachusetts, but it was very common,
Popular.
very popular, yeah. And so once I tried it the first time, I was like, maybe, I mean, I tried it before in Germany, but like I got really into it during college. I really liked it.
Okay, you really liked it.
Yeah.
So I don't smoke. So
Okay.
I'm not a smoker.
Yeah.
But I hear that, it's everywhere now. I mean, it's legal, so it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it like a specific brand that you follow, you promote, you smoke?
I mean, honestly, these days I'm not much of a smoker no more.
Okay.
I've been a big smoker for like a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Just at one point, with work, it's really doesn't really work together for me at least. I know a lot of people can function on it. I just can't really do that.
That's
no
why I
more.
don't do it. Ain't no functioning.
Yeah. It's like I get a lot of anxiety from smoking. I won't be able to be in a public or social setting after smoking. It used to be no problem, but just at one point, it didn't work for me no more.
Do you think it's like over the years it happened, or do you think it's just like
It was more like I woke up one day and I didn't feel too great. I thought I was sick, and then every time I smoked, it made it worse. And for years, I've been telling my wife too, is like, "Hey, I'm gonna quit eventually," but I never was able to do it. I never even took a tolerance break. Throughout the years, I was just smoking a lot, spending a lot of money.
Yeah, it'll break them pockets now.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. Like it's easy on the pockets. It's like quit. Like from
Oh,
time to time, like I have my phases. I get back to it.
okay. But it's not an everyday thing.
No, no. It's more
Okay.
like coming home from work, smoking a joint, relaxing, watching a movie. But back
Okay.
then, it was just like first thing in the morning, last thing in the
Mm.
evening, and throughout the day, especially in college.
But what inspired you to start that journey? Like, what was it that made you say, you know what? I think this cannabis thing is for me.
I think cannabis, when I came to the US, I came all by myself. I had no family here. It was just like college. It was fun, but I guess it helped me just also cope a little bit,
Okay.
not seeing my friends and family and kind of deal with the situation.
So it's a coping mechanism.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. I mean, everybody did it and it was super fun, but like at the end of the day, I mean, like from drinking alcohol like in a young age in Germany where it's just like super common, I always had like a little bit of like stomach issues and sleeping issues. Like I never slept more than like 4 hours a night, like for so many years. I mean, I was
Wow.
young, it was okay, but
As you get older,
yeah,
it hits you.
exactly. And when I just started, smoking, like I had great sleep. My stomach issues went away. So there was like some health benefits to it as well. Like overall at the time, it made me feel way better. Just like to go throughout the day and like maybe, like you get homesick when you don't see people from like a
Yeah.
bank. I always spent there like 6 to 8 months at the time. before I like took like a month vacation, like during the semester breaks to go home. And so that for sure helped. Like, just to sleep at night better, like not to
And the
stress out.
cannabis helped you sleep at night.
Yeah, for sure,
Mm.
for sure.
You have siblings?
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
brother and a sister.
A brother and a
I
sister.
have
You're the
two.
youngest or the?
I used to be the youngest. I have a
Oh.
half sister now.
Used to be okay.
Yeah.
How many years apart are you guys?
My sister and me are 9 years apart.
Oh,
My
okay.
older brother
That's a big
seven.
gap.
Yeah, I mean it's back then. Yeah, now it's doesn't
Yeah.
feel so much of a
Yeah,
gap.
because you're older.
Yeah,
So, getting back to the cannabis, do you like support like a brand?
yeah. I mean, I've been from day one. I kind of been with Mike Tyson's brand,
Okay.
Tyson 2.0,
Mm-hmm.
and so all the way through,
Oh,
always will always be the brand I support.
oh, okay. I love that. I love that. What would you give the advice you would give somebody that's just starting out, like on this cannabis, road?
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
I mean, you got to be passionate about it
Yes.
because it's a mix of worlds. Cannabis, as because it was illegal for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like a lot of people super passionate about it that I would say, did jail time, committed crimes, like not bad crimes, but like cannabis related crimes, and
Mm-hmm.
have been struggling throughout the years and been, always wanting to make it legal. And then you have the people that never dealt with it, but come in like just from every sector, like people
Right.
that never dealt with it. So it's like two worlds colliding at times. It can make it difficult. It's also cool to
Absolutely.
see that people come together, but I think that many times they're not too fond of each other, like the two.
I agree because I see like a lot of young kids now smoking, and it's like, it's the dropout rate in high school. It's like they don't want to get up, they don't want to do nothing, they don't want to work.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like since it became legal, it's like
So
it's
I mean,
rampant out here.
even here in New York, before it was like every bodega, delis selling all type of weed products. Now you have kind of they're working on shutting them down, and they did like the padlocks on all these like illicit shops, but they just
Mm-hmm.
pop up everywhere. I think it's just like with any other substance, it's like you want to know
It's
where
getting
it comes
abused.
from. Yeah, it's getting abused for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should. I think like if you're 16 and smoking weed, it's definitely it's going the wrong direction. Like you're still
Absolutely.
developing. I mean, when I smoked the first time, or like consistently,
Yeah.
I was like maybe 20, 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of glad that I didn't get to it. Like I didn't get introduced to it
Too
before that.
early.
Yeah, because it definitely has a lot of benefits, but like you said, you can use it for
Well,
benefits or like heavily abuse it too, just like anything else.
absolutely. That's how I feel like the biggest thing about the weed epidemic out here in New York, it's like it's on every corner. It's on every block. It's like little kids are open to seeing it and accessing it, and it's too much.
Yeah.
It's come a time when it's like too much. And
Yeah.
now I just feel like, it's everywhere because it's legal. Like you see people doing it at work. It's
Yeah.
like you had a whole job. Like,
I mean, like if you can function under it, it's fine if you're
yeah,
old
but if
enough.
you're a
But like
school
in high
teacher and you
school,
getting
yeah,
up there and you got little kids and you smell like weed, that's not cool.
yeah, it's definitely not cool.
That is not cool.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you working in a clothing store and you want to step outside and smoke, fine.
yeah,
But when you got kids in front of you,
yeah.
mm-mm.
No, I mean, you always
But
got
they
to
come with it. Oh, it's legal.
Yeah. I mean, it's legal after a certain age, like 21. It's just like you shouldn't be 16 and getting drunk during your break before you go back to class, right? It's like,
Okay,
yeah, it's the same thing. It's
that's what
literally
I'm
the same thing.
saying.
I think it's better than, all these like heroin addicts or like crack addicts. I mean, I'd rather have my kids see somebody smoke weed instead of like leaning on
I agree with
fentanyl or,
that. I
tripping
definitely
out on
agree with
crack.
that. But drugs, period, is bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
Yeah. I mean, everybody should know, like be a adult about it and know their limits, just like everything else. I mean, there's certain things you should never touch. I think like weed is not one of them. Like, but you should be old enough and you should be
Responsible enough.
responsible about it.
Right.
Exactly.
Because, I also read an article not too long ago. I can't remember where I read it at. But it was saying about a lot of the drugs are sprayed with fentanyl now.
Yeah, that's the whole thing that, legalization should change is like, especially here in New York, the spray packs, whatever they call it, like sprayed with whatever, make it stronger, selling it very cheap, accessible to everybody.
Right.
Most of the time, it's like, I suggest, even if you think it's not like better, but always buy from like a state licensed store.
Right.
Those go through
Correct.
like testing. They have their certain, red, what is the word? Yeah, they just have to be tested. They go through a lot of testing. They have rules and regulations they have to work by. And so, like, even if there's just like a little bit of mold or this and that, it just doesn't hit the market. Whereof, if you buy on the illicit market, it could be whatever. It could be old stuff, could be very moldy, it could be sprayed with something, it could be like quality wise the worst weed on the planet, and then it's sprayed, with fentanyl or whatever, just to make it feel stronger. And so there's definitely ways to enhance it. I mean, like one thing I heard, which is common in New York, are the spliffs, but then they also like the tobacco. They add the tobacco, but then the tobacco gets soaked in like alcohol before that. So like they put that in the joint too. I mean, I never
Wow.
done it, but I can only imagine that it gives you a little bit of an extra effect to it.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, again, everything can be used and abused. Think where I really like started to enjoy it is when I had like a short stint
Mm-hmm.
in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
which was like an actual really medical only place.
Mm-hmm.
And even though, a lot of people came with like, I think, like, I don't know, like anxiety, like nothing really serious, to get their weed prescription. But there was like, I've always also encountered people after, or that just got diagnosed with cancer or that went through, are in cancer rehab at this point and survived, and, survived all types of surgeries, and they use it as a supplement instead of taking like heavy opiates for pain, for example, where,
That's when it comes in like
yeah,
a healthy kind of way.
exactly. It has so many
Benefits.
benefits at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day,
Mm-hmm.
that, a lot of people definitely, should take it to their advantage if they're responsible about it. It's just like anything else, right? It's like if you take too many opiates, you're gonna
Right.
eventually feel the consequences
The
of it.
wrath.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So have you ever been in a situation where it's like a hard situation with dealing with the cannabis world?
Oh, plenty. Plenty. I mean, these days, I think just like everybody in their job or their industry is just like, fuck all this. Just want to
Mm.
do something else. But then
Mm.
there's also reminders, just like everywhere else, as to why you're doing it or why you started it in the first place.
Is it a lot of money in it? Or
For
it
some
can be?
people, it can be. It can
Okay.
be. Overall, yes. It used to be. They called it like the gold rush, but now it's just like
Everybody's
steady.
doing it.
Yeah,
So it's like stagnated.
it's just like every other business. Competition, you have to be better than
Mm.
your competition. You have to, like, branding is really important. It's just like, with clothing, other things, quality.
Mm-hmm.
There's different price tiers, there's cannabis used to be, when it started in California, it was pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Now they call it in the industry the race to the bottom, and it kind of just repeats itself in every state. It
Mm.
comes in legally, it starts off high, it drops low, and then it's really just like, squeezing the margins, making it work. But like a lot of companies can make good money with it for sure.
Have it ever been like a day where you was like, you know what, I'm not doing this no more?
Yeah, like
The
once a
wife is
week.
laughing.
Yeah. Uh, like once a week for sure.
Once a week.
Yeah.
Oh, once a week.
I just had it this morning. I was like, fuck all that.
Oh my God, you
Yeah.
got me dying laughing. Oh, so it's moments like that.
Yeah.
At least once a week.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I think, it's still at the beginning.
Okay.
It's not even federally legal. Other countries are picking it up. Germany just made it medicinally legal not too long ago.
Oh,
So,
Germany just made it legal.
yeah, like a couple of years ago, I think
Okay.
2024 is when it became like recreationally legal too,
Mm-hmm.
but like very controlled, very just like,
Not like the U.S.
yeah, it's more like how, like, you have to like grow your own stuff. It's more like of a social club thing, like a registered association where
Mm.
you can't just go to a store and buy it, but it's more like a registered association that can't have more than 300 people, and these 300 people have to grow their product together and can consume it. So it's really just like a group of people coming together, growing it and consuming it without like a lot of profit at the end of the day.
But not selling it on the street.
They're not supposed to, for sure,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. If you could give your younger self some advice,
Mm.
what would it be?
I think, yeah, I don't know. Be more assertive in the industry, though.
Oh.
It's like, when you smoke, also sometimes you just tend, just like it helps you maybe forget that, you're 6,000 miles away from your family and you haven't seen them. It chills you out too much at times, right? It's like
Mm.
sometimes you just have to be, you know, a little bit more aggressive and a little bit
Okay.
more confrontational. And just for
But
me
you
at
don't seem
least,
like a confrontational guy.
exactly. I should be a little bit more, I think.
Okay.
But
So
that's what I would say. It's probably just, don't be too nice to
okay.
everybody all the time. Like speak your mind.
That's important. Speak your mind.
Yeah,
Because a lot of times people don't speak their mind,
exactly.
but not me.
Oh, I bet. I bet. No, that's probably one of my biggest issues. Just a
Okay, speaking your mind.
bit too shy. Exactly.
Okay, so where are you at right now in your journey? Like, where are you, like, as far as everything?
Not where I want to be. Let's put it that way. I
Okay,
think it's still a
it's
long
not too
road ahead.
late.
No, I mean, eventually I would like to do something else with what I learned in school.
Okay.
I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I kind of did that. It worked out okay in the cannabis space,
Mm-hmm.
but
You would like to do something else besides cannabis.
yeah,
What would that be?
probably some with animals.
Something with animals.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That would, I guess, that would, at least that would make me happy. I would wake up and
Do you own any animal?
yeah, I have two dogs.
What kind? I'm a
Uh,
dog lover. Sorry.
I have a Maltipoo and I have a
Mm.
niece.
Oh, nice, nice. So something with animals.
Yeah, like
Okay,
especially with dogs. I mean, I love all animals, but
but dogs are your
dogs are special.
favorite. Mine too. Mine too.
How can you not love them?
So, something with dogs or something with animals. Do you
Yeah,
know what?
no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Okay, all right. So you're an animal lover.
Eventually, I just want to be wealthy enough to be able to
That
help
part.
animals. I mean, that's everybody's goal, but
Yes.
if I would be at the point where I don't really have to work no more,
Mm.
that's something that would just, I guess, give me fulfillment.
Mm. So what's the hardest part of your journey right now?
I guess making the next career step, like
Okay.
moving up on the
Mm.
ladder.
Making it, and you don't have no idea what that may be.
Not really. Not
Not
really.
really.
Yeah. There's a lot of options. I've been in high positions and I could have stayed in high positions, but life brings you elsewhere.
Yeah.
And it's hard to start off, especially in cannabis. It's a small world. Everybody knows everybody. And then
Mm.
it's a lot of favoritism.
I didn't know that.
Generally, it's like
Is it?
who knows who.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of that.
That's in the world itself.
Exactly, it's everywhere like that. Just like, so, it's not really special to the cannabis industry, but it's like it's, yeah, a who knows who, unless you kind of want to downgrade a little bit and start working yourself up.
Mm. Have you thought about it?
About what?
Starting from the bottom.
I had to.
Oh.
I had to.
What is a moment in your life that changed everything?
Hmm.
One moment in your life where it said everything changed.
I mean, probably when I left home.
When you left
When I
home.
left home, then uh,
Do you go home often?
not right now.
No.
No, I haven't
Okay.
been in a while.
Oh, you haven't been in a
Yeah,
while.
it's tough. It's tough.
So you from Russia?
I was born there,
You was born there.
but I grew up in Germany.
Oh, Germany.
Still have family in Russia and in Germany, which makes it tough to see them
Mm.
all
Oh
at the same
yeah.
time.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I mainly grew up in Germany. It's like I was baby when we left Russia.
Oh, okay. So mainly Germany is
Mainly
home.
Germany. That's where my friends are. My family used to live there, all of them, but now we're all kind of scattered. So it's like you don't
Mm.
really go to one place
Yeah, it's tough.
to meet them all exactly. So,
Mm.
and if we do, then we always try to come together, like at a certain place, meet each other. We did like New Year's together in the U.S. where the whole
Mm.
family would come
That's
out.
nice.
Like, yeah,
Nice.
but that also has been a while since we last did that.
I hear you talk about home a lot.
Yeah.
So it seems like, you miss home.
Yeah, at times for sure. I mean,
Um,
I don't know if I miss the place.
or the
I just miss
people.
the people.
All the
I
people.
miss the people. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's hard.
The close people.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Coming from a whole different country, it's hard.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I chose. Gotta
Yeah.
deal with it.
Oh, you have a loving wife.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a lot of points that changed my life meeting her. Like
Okay.
without, like I always tell her, I was like, if I wouldn't have met you, I wouldn't have met certain people that, got me
To
to where
where
I am today.
nice.
But then it's like that was a big part. Also, like, you know, getting my first dog
Mm.
was a big change.
Okay.
That was definitely changed my life in terms of how I look at things. Just because suddenly you have to take care of this
Yes. It's
little
like a
thing.
baby. It's like a baby.
I don't have one, but if people have kids and say that, then
Yeah,
I believe
I
it.
have 6.
Okay.
It's like a baby.
Okay.
You don't want to leave them home alone. You have to make sure they eat. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Um, so tell me something about yourself that most people don't know.
Shh, I gotta ask her. What would that be?
She's thinking.
I can be an asshole. If I No, what would it be?
You seem friendly, pretty
Probably,
friendly.
yeah, at times, most of the yeah, I mean, that's kind of, um, maybe that, we talked about my siblings is that, I do have a little half sister that is
Mm.
now 34 years younger than me, so
Mm.
a lot of people don't know
Okay.
that.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay,
You asked you were very open. I appreciate that.
of course.
Appreciate that, you allowing me in.
No, thank you for having me.
um, do you have like a platform where you wanna explore, like, tell people where they can reach you at or where they could get that Tyson 2.0?
I mean, we're here at the Tyson 2.0 Lounge in
Absolutely.
Brooklyn. Obviously, it's 733 Flatbush Avenue, but available at every store throughout New York, California, worldwide, Amsterdam, Germany. Find
Wow.
it in a lot of licensed places out here, and can read. I'm pretty private, but my Instagram is it's like that New York 2.0 guy,
Okay.
Tyson 2.0. So that's where they can find me.
Okay. So guys, if you're interested in any top notch weed, should I say?
Yeah, yeah.
Top notch weed. You could get Tyson 2.0 at 733 Flatbush Avenue.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks again, Ed, for coming. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having me.
it.